Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing the PC Game Pass version of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11. You can call it the definitive version of Ninja Gaiden 2. The original game was released way back in 2008. Black is a remaster, it's not a remake, built using Unreal Engine 5 based on Ninja Gaiden Sigma Part 2 code. The remaster aims to replicate the feel of the original Ninja Gaiden 2 game by incorporating its upgrade system and restoring its level of blood and dismemberment. The enemy count was also increased, though not to the extent of Xbox 360 version. On PC, Black was released a week ago. I tested the launch build. It was very buggy, was crashing frequently on Rog Ally. Upscalers were not working at all. This game supports FSR Frame Generation. The upscalers work now, but FSR Frame Generation still does not work on Rog Ally. This may not be the case for the Steam version of the game. I'll be just using Nitex free Optiscaler Mod to enable XCSS upscaler in conjunction with FSR Frame Generation. Will also enable anti-lag 2 to cut down the latency. Before jumping into the gameplay, would like to thank Xbox and keymailer for providing me with a free monthly subscription of PC Gamepass. This subscription gives us access to hundreds of games. We can play these games for as long as we want until our subscription expires. Games from first-party Microsoft Studio and even third-party studios are included with PC Gamepass. Even EA Play membership is included. We also get a small discount on some games being sold on Microsoft Store. In India, Microsoft Store even supports UPI mode of payment. Now I'll be installing Optiscaler Mod. We'll be using its nightly build. You can download it from GitHub. This is the build that I'll be using. Version 0.7.7 preview 7 20250202. Click on the .7z link here. We'll be using version 1.2 of FakeNvapi API to enable anti-lag 2 via Optiscaler Mod. You can download it from GitHub. We'll give its link in the description. Expand the asset section. Click on the .7z link here. Open File Explorer. Go to Downloads. Here you'll find the files that you downloaded earlier. I have transferred them to another directory. It does not matter. Just open Optiscaler's archive file. Select and copy all of the files present inside this archive file. Go back, paste. Wait for the extraction process to complete. Now just change the name of nvngx.dll file to dxgi.dll. Copy the highlighted files, 4 of them. We need to paste them in the games install directory where the game's main exe file is present. Open Xbox PC app. Click on your library. Select the game from here. Click on the 3 dots. Click on Manage. Click on Files. Click on Browse. This opens the games install directory. Open the games folder. Open content folder. Open Ninja Gaiden 2 Black folder. Open binaries folder. WinGDK folder. Paste the mod files here. There's the game's main exe file. Replace. Open the games install directory again. Open the games folder. Open content folder. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black folder. Plugins folder. DLSS folder. Binaries folder. Third party. Win64. Copy this DLL file. You need to paste it in the same directory where you pasted the mod files. Backtracking. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black folder. Binaries. WinGDK. Right here. Change its name to nvngx.dll. Now I'll be installing FakeNvapi API. Open its archive file. Copy these 2 files present inside this archive file. Need to paste them in the games install directory where you pasted the mod files right here next to the game's main exe file. Now open nvngx.ini file. There it is. Scroll down until you find nvapi section. Just set override nvapi dll to true. By default it's set to auto, which corresponds to false. Click on file, click on save. That's it, we are ready to run the game. You can also use AFMF 2 to boost the game's performance. It's AMD's driver level implementation of frame generation, but the game's adrenaline profile does not pop up automatically in adrenaline software. This is for the PC Gamepass version of the game. I'll show you how to add it to adrenaline software. Just open the game's install directory. Select the game in your Xbox PC library. Click on the 3 dots here. Click on Manage. Click on Files. Click on Browse. Game size is around 81.5 GB. Open the game's install folder. There it is. Open content folder. open Ninja Gaiden 2 black folder, open binaries folder, WinGTK folder. There is the game's main exe file. Select it, right click, show more options, send to, click on desktop, create shortcut. Look for the game shortcut on the desktop. There it is, Ninja Gaiden 2 black. We need to add this exe file to Adrenaline software. Open it, click on gaming, click on the three dots here, click on add a game, click on desktop here, look for the game shortcut file. There it is, and select it, click on open. I have already added to Adrenaline. There it is, click on it. FreeSync on, I'll disable VSync. First I'll show you the game's base performance. AFMF disable for the time being. For this game, I have set the UMA buffer size to 6 GB. My last running on BIOS version 441. Install AMD GPU driver Adrenaline edition version 25.1.1. Using a 25 watts manual profile, all 3 power values set at 25 watts. CPU boost disabled, resolution set to 720p. And this game is demanding. Unreal Engine 5. Connected my Gulikit KK3 Max gamepad to LiVi Bluetooth mode. Launch game. Back in the day, Ninja Gaiden games were known for their high difficulty level. Nowadays, it's the Dark Souls series. Screen settings 720p resolution, display mode full screen. Game's FPS is capped at 120. Cutscenes are capped at 60. They can be a bit choppy. Upscaler set to DLSS. Mod is working. Using the upscaler's quality preset. Avoid using FSR upscaler in this game, produces a lot of texture shimmering. Would recommend using XCSS via Optiscaler. Reflex enable. Optiscaler will replace reflex with anti-lag 2. Ray tracing off, of course. Isotropic filtering set to 8 times. Standard settings, basically medium. Post processing effects disable. Motion blur, depth of field, chromatic aberration, vignetting, noise filter, lens flare, bloom, oh my god, monochrome filter. Now I'll enable anti-lag 2's latency monitor to show you the real-time latency values. Just press its hotkey combo. It's Alt, Shift and L. Keep pressing them, oh my god. Cycle through the different display options, latency value. We'll show you the performance metrics using Adrenaline's overlay. Press its hotkey combo, Control Shift and O. There it is. Open Optiscaler menu by pressing the insert keyboard key. From this drop down bar I can select the upscaler. I am using XCSS version 1.3.1. I'll stick with it. Frame generation disabled for the time being. That's it. There's Hayabusa. FPS in this game can be very variable depending on the area. Ranges from 35 to 70. Here it's 70. Wait for the action to start. This game features fast-paced gameplay. Requires very quick inputs. Highly recommended to use anti-lag 2 to help in cutting down the latency, which will be an issue when you enable frame generation. 48 FPS. Not the most demanding area. It's basically an indoor area. Test the game in next level as well. Yeah, 42 FPS. So first I'll enable AFMF. Open Adrenaline software. There you go. Apply a 60 FPS cap using Radiant Chill. Idle FPS and peak FPS values set to 60. AFMF on. Active. Search mode high. It prevents frame generation effect from getting disabled during fast visual motion. Performance mode set to quality. Back to the game. Yeah, FPS increased to around 100. Anti-lag 2 works even with AFMF. You can see the latency value. 40 to 45. Not bad at all. Okay, now I'll clear the area. Trying to remember the controls. Slice that guy. Block by holding the L1 key. Beautiful. 90 to 100 FPS with AFMF. If FSR frame generation is not working properly, you can use AFMF. Rog Ally officially supports it. Now I'll be using the mod's FSR frame generation. Disable AFMF to remove the 60 FPS cap, enable VSync, and just restart the game. Reload the same checkpoint, open Optiscaler menu, check frame generation enable, check the setting FG active, check the setting FG hotfix, set the limit value to 3, open debug view. Here you can see no HUD elements are visible in the bottom middle image. This means the HUD elements won't flicker when we enable FSR frame generation via Optiscaler menu. The color palette is exactly the same for the bottom middle and bottom right images. Frame generation smoothing effect should work properly. I have zoomed in Optiscaler's menu. In order to use Optiscaler FSR frame generation, you need to enable frame generation enable setting, FG active setting, FG hotfix setting with limit value set to 3. Back to the game. Check out the input response. Can observe the added amount of smoothness. Very stable experience. No stuttering. I have observed a few crashing issues though. Can occur randomly. Happens only occasionally. I was able to complete the first chapter. Played the game for about 2 to 3 hours. 2 crashing issues occur. Latency value is within a range of 45 to 50 milliseconds. Not bad at all. Look at this move. Fireball. 80 FPS. Burn that guy. Charge up my blade. Essence. That was brutal. After this I'll be fighting against a boss. Cutscene. Someone's running away. Going after them. We'll be fighting against this guy.
You shall not pass.
We'll see. Oh my god. Shadow Ninja Rasetsu. I just move around the boss. Block and dodge his attacks. Exactly, need to be careful of this attack. And he moves his claws. Try to grab me again, see. Move sideways. Oh no, he restored his health. He's missing. Block. Oh no, he grabbed me. Just use an item to restore my health. Should have dodged. Both have low HPs. I got him. Very good experience on Rog Ally. This is the end of the first chapter. I'll skip the cutscene. This is the second chapter. Thick foliage around me. It's a bright sunny day. Gorgeous visuals. Even here FPS is close to 90, touching 100. Combat time. Took down the mud. Another one. These creatures have a blade in their mouth. Oh my god. It sliced me. a note and go through here. Use my essence ability to buy some time. Hold them off. They won't let me charge my blade, see? Finally. So Optiscaler mod works very nicely along with anti-lag 2, which helped in cutting down the latency. I was able to take down the boss very easily. That's it with the video guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.